It is with great sense of gratitude to the government of St. Lucia, the Farmers Association, and all of you present today for supporting an initiative as visionary as this agro-farmers market. We are happy to align our objectives, IGY's objectives, with the national goals, with the national objectives of the cultural development, trades development, and economic development. The goals of this initiative are being met. We're becoming pioneers in the showcasing the agro-farmers' activities, strengthening strong working relationship with the government, with the Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Tourism, and Ministry of Industry and Commerce. And lastly, we're contributing to a positive impact to the local economy. A special word of thanks and appreciation goes to all the participating organizations for understanding the need of all of us to come together and to do something about the future of our basic stakeholders. We want to thank all the sponsors for the tents that surround us and for all the logistics that are present in this occasion. We want to thank them for the continued support throughout the rest of the activities. As you all know, we are hosting this every third Saturday of the month. And finally, I would like to thank to the Rodney Bay community, to all the staff, and also all the tenants that have made this event possible and that have made this event a welcoming one. Thank you very much.
I was always excited about today, and now that is, I don't think I'll sleep tonight, although I didn't sleep last night. But this was 3 years in the making as far as IGY Marina was concerned, but it has been centuries in the making for the Ministry of Agriculture. This is another way of marketing our produce. It's a more comfortable environment. Some of the comments we've heard this morning, I much prefer to come and shop here than in the market. The atmosphere and everything is better. But it also gives the farmers an opportunity to mingle with their customers, to hear what they are saying about their produce, and also gives them an opportunity to tell them more about the products that they are selling and other ways they can use it. When one hears of a farmer's market, people always say, oh, how could this happen? Some people say they couldn't even visualize how it would look here, and most people are blown away. I hope you are too. I'd like to welcome everybody for being here, and I want to make a special thank you notice to Mr. Sidney, who came in fairly late in the whole process, but I think he achieved quite a lot. And I think, although this is not the thank you part, but I think he deserves a special mention. All right. Because Portia and myself were the 2 persons really spearheading the activity, and we were both swamped. And I think if it wasn't for Mr. Sidney, we would be here maybe without tents. And a lot of stuff that was necessary to get us here would not have been done. And that's why I wanted to make that special mention. Other members of staff, especially the Extension Division, did assist. Some regions more than others because of the location, mainly the officers of regions 1 and 2. They made an extra effort to get the farmers here, and they did some follow-up to ensure that they came, and so although we had members of staff in the Ministry of Agriculture as well. I think the farmers themselves are very happy to have been invited here, and they are very pleased with what they have gotten so far. And I think it is an experience for everybody, since this is the first of many. And we're looking to take the show on the road later to go to other areas. Thank you.
The Ministry of Health supports this very necessary initiative, the farmers market. This will provide an avenue for persons to get fresh fruits and vegetables and also local products that are actually made in St. Lucia. And one of the things that we stand for is really to promote local products. St. Lucians will also be happy to know that at a farmers market, the price is usually a little cheaper. It's not usually the same as if you go to the market. So, and we are hoping that having this farmers market that we'll be able to find foods that are more available, affordable, and also accessible, because many times as a nutritionist you will hear persons tell you that they cannot afford or the food is not accessible. So having those farmers markets, hoping that it will be in the other parts of St. Lucia, that local foods, fruits and vegetables will be more accessible to our fellow St. Lucians. Also, as a nutritionist, I am so happy to see so many fresh fruits and vegetables. We have bananas, we have pawpaw, we have yam, cane, all types of fruits and vegetables. And we know that these foods, when they are fresher, they have more nutrients, and this is what we are promoting. I'm hoping that this will bring down our import bill, because you know fresh fruits and vegetables have more nutrients, and this is what we are aiming for. So I'm very excited to see this farmers market, and I am hoping that we will take it to the other parts of St. Lucia. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. As I walk around here this morning, I am excited and hopeful, because only last week I had the opportunity to visit the marina as it relates to some sailing activities here. And I'm hopeful and excited because I'm seeing IGY now taking its rightful place in the Grosile community. You have the marina, we have the shops, and for a long time we had the activities of welcoming our visitors and making our visitors welcome. And now IGY is bringing this extended service to our local community and saying this is a place where you can come in, get our local produce in a comfortable environment. When I came in there, it was a Thursday evening, and again the music and an atmosphere that is very welcoming. So I am happy that you are taking this role, and I know that Ms. Mogul has a very important part to play in this. What I would also want to see as I walk here this morning, and I start visualizing it, I would like to see our visitors in the hotels also coming in and mingling with us. So they would see our fruits, they would have an opportunity to talk to our farmers and the average man on the street. So I see another extension to this. So please, let's take it to the next step. I need to first commend you on this one, and I'm challenging you to take it again to the next step. Because when our visitors come in here, I always believe as a visitor is the experience that you have with the local people that remains much longer, that creates the memory for us. And I believe that this atmosphere here would add to that memory. It would add to that memory. As I walk around, I see, and again looking from the eyes of Ministry of Commerce and Minister of Commerce, I saw quite a bit of what I see processed items. And again, I'm excited. I notice we have, in some cases, very good items already packaged. And in other areas, I believe that there is room for my ministry to work with some of those persons to help them improve the packaging of the product. So I am inviting those persons. I saw the jam. I see those in the fiction down there. There is room to improve the package, and I am committing the Ministry of Commerce to working with you to doing this. And again, for St. Lucians, one key point, our manufacturers cannot penetrate the external market unless they dominate in the domestic market. And that is why this market here is so important. We need to dominate in our local market, and we must make an effort. We must make an effort, all of us, to support our local industries. So I'm asking, this message is, commit yourself. I know in some cases the product might be a few cents higher, but commit yourselves. If we want this economy to move forward, we must support local farmers. We must support local manufacturers. And it is important also for even our distributors to understand that. Unless we manufacture, we will not reach the type of standard that we're supposed to reach to penetrate the external market. And as a result, if we do that, if we help them, we in turn will help ourselves as we bring down the unemployment figures. All of us are looking around, we have high unemployment, but each of us, by committing ourselves to support local, is committing ourselves to reduce the unemployment in our country. So I thank you. I want to again thank IGY for this great initiative, and I commit my ministry to working with those who are here to bring up the standard of the products that I have seen. May God bless us all.
Let me say that I'm very pleased to be here this morning. I want to thank the management of IGY, Rodney Bay Marina, for all of your effort. I also want to thank the staff of the ministry who have been working very hard on this project. And I want to thank you because it is very important when we actually do the things that we say we are going to do. And when we come and we see how well organized it is, and I am hoping that this will grow as we move along the months. I am also very happy as a politician now because the IGY, Rodney Bay Marina, and the staff who put this together has helped me as Minister for Agriculture to tick another promise in the manifesto. Because in our manifesto, between pages 17 to 20, you will read that the party while in opposition promised that if we won the elections, we would work with organizations we would form partnerships to create farmers markets. And if you go to the manifesto, you'll actually see it in there. So I'm very happy that IGY Rodney Bay has helped us, worked with the staff to achieve this little tick in the manifesto. So thank you very much, and we will work very hard to continue to spread this idea. I walked around this morning, and what gave me the greatest pleasure was the comments of the visitors. I spoke to many of the visitors, and some of them, I met a gentleman who told me he's a chef, an international chef, a chef with some high international repute. And he said, he just kept saying, this is wonderful, this is great. I can't believe this. This is great. And I saw him with bags with onions and different things. And that kind of thing, I spoke to some other people who said to me, when is the next one? When next can we come? And somebody said to me, look at my phone. I just sent this to a friend in New York. And somebody told me I sent it to a friend in Switzerland. And that is the kind of impact that I really enjoy. I met a number of people from Grozile and some of my friends from Castries who told me, I didn't know this was happening. I was just passing on. Oh my goodness, I can't believe the prices. So I'm hoping that the prices remain within this range so that the message will spread and that we'll continue to have a wonderful activity. I want to say to you that we are very focused on attempting to get our farmer organizations to be more business-like. We want to ensure that at least at the end of our term, that we have more organizations in the farming community and in the fisher community who can say that they have improved on their business acumen, that they are doing the processes much better, more efficiently. We want to be able to say that the ministry itself has evolved into an organization that has the skills to help farmers and farmer organizations focus on business. We want to be able to develop farmers and fishermen who themselves can generate more wealth. We want to begin to say, in addition to saying that we have farmers, we want to say we have businessmen and businesswomen. And that is the focus. And I realize that many of the farmers have made an attempt to package their goods. They have made an attempt to sell in a very clean environment. You can see that they have made an attempt. There is work to be done, but I am very happy with what I have seen. Many of them say to me when I go around the stalls that, this is a good start. I'm excited, and they're looking forward to next month. I know next month will be very exciting, because I am told by the management of IGY Rodney Bay Marina that we will have in excess of 1,000 visitors here. And I can just imagine the scene here next month when you have over 1,000 visitors. And I'm sure the word will spread, and we will have many more of our locals. So I want to thank you, and I want to say to you that I echo Minister Hippolyte's comment when she indicated that if we are to pull this economy out of where we are, the support to the farmers must be significant, and we must focus on getting our farmers to do what they do much better. And I'm going to promise the farmer organizations that we are going to continue to work as a ministry. We are trying to tighten the bolts. We are trying to be more efficient. Everything is not there yet. We are doing baby steps in certain areas, but I think the focus is clear, and let us hope that we can do much more of this kind of activity. I want to thank once again the IGY Rodney Bay Marina. I want to thank the Ministry of Health. I want to say to all that very soon we will be in a position to share with you what we call a national food production plan, and I think you'll be very happy that we are working with the Ministry of Health to ensure that we have a national food and nutrition security plan for St. Lucia. So let us hope that everything continues the way we have planned. At this stage, I would like to declare this farmers market open, and let us wish everyone who worked towards this end well.
I want to inform the farmers that there is a unit called the Predial Lassen Unit. That means our eyes will be on you, that we will not tolerate si pani CTOS, pani volet. It means, what I'm trying to say is that every produce that you have here should be yours. Every produce that you have here should be purchased from a reputable source, or else my officers will be coming for you. And we have taken a no-nonsense approach these days, that we do not want any out-of-cost settlement. So, if you don't want to spend your Christmas at Bordelais, even though my house is close to Bordelais, I will not bring coffee for you. I will ensure that you receive the severest of punishment at Bordelais. So I urge you, farmers, to, as much as possible, try to have produce that are yours and produce that are purchased from a reputable source. It's about consumption of healthy foods, and it's about us eating not local but Lucian foods. Therefore, I would also like to thank the ministry staff for an activity. I think that some sleepless nights. So the energies, I hope that you're going to rest on Sunday and kick off again on Monday, and that the activity will be even bigger next month. I want to single out also my comrade in arms, that is Philip Sidney, for the tremendous effort that he put into this activity. I also want to thank the communication unit. I want to thank the sponsors, of course. I see some nice tents, Digicel, Ferrans, Dairy and stuff like that. I really thank them because without them, of course, we would not be so very well housed. I want to thank everybody here who turned up, and I also want to thank the farmers for the effort. I want to thank you for the excellent quality of produce that I have seen here this morning, and also the product offerings that you have provided this morning. I hope and sincerely hope that it continues. I want to thank my staff of the PL unit for turning up and in uniform to show to the farmers that we are serious. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you again for coming here this morning, and I hope that you're going to continue to come to the event and spend some $2 and let the dollars remain in St. Lucia. I thank you.
Dominique Capri, tous les jours, puis Cabessi.